In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to sync Notion with Google Calendar. Start by opening Notion Calendar in your browser. Once it loads, you will see a list of calendar provider options, and from that list, go ahead and select Google. This will take you to a Google permission screen, where you simply need to click Continue or Allow to grant the access that Notion Calendar requires. After approving the permissions, return to Notion Calendar and take a moment to confirm that your Google account is now listed under Calendar Accounts. This tells you the connection has been established correctly. Next, look at the Settings sidebar and click Notion Workspaces. If your test workspace is not already showing in the list, click Add Notion Workspace to add it. You will be taken to the Notion permission page, where you should click Allow Access so that Notion Calendar can read your workspace data. Return to Notion Calendar and verify that the test Notion workspace now appears in Settings. Once you have confirmed this, close the Settings panel. Now press the letter O on your keyboard while Notion Calendar is open. This opens the database picker, which is where you choose which Notion database you want to sync into the calendar view. Click the search field at the top of the database picker so it becomes active. Type the name of your chosen database carefully into the search field, and as the matching results appear below, select the database you want from the list. If Notion Calendar then asks you to choose a date property for that database, go ahead and select Due Date as the property it should use to place items on the calendar. After that, look at the calendar grid and confirm that the two Notion task dates from your database now appear in their correct positions on the grid. This confirms that the Notion database is feeding into the calendar correctly. The next part is creating an event directly from Notion Calendar. Find an empty time slot later this week on the Notion Calendar grid and click it. An event panel will open on the side, ready for you to fill in the details of your new event. Click the Event Title field at the top of the event panel so that you can begin entering the name of your event. Type the event name you want to use, choosing something descriptive that you will easily recognize on the grid later. Once the title is entered, click the Calendar dropdown that appears within the event panel. From the options that appear in this dropdown, carefully select the Test Google Calendar, and make sure you do not accidentally choose the Notion database instead. This step decides where the event will actually be stored. When the correct calendar is selected, click the Save button in the event panel to commit the event. After saving, look at the Notion Calendar grid and confirm that the new event is now showing in the time slot you originally chose. Now open Google Calendar in a brand new browser tab so that you can verify the sync is working in the other direction. Once Google Calendar loads, take a moment to make sure that the same test Google account is selected in the top right corner, because Google Calendar will often show a different account by default. Navigate inside Google Calendar to the exact date where you created your new event in Notion Calendar. Look carefully at the grid for that day, and confirm that the new event you created from Notion Calendar appears here in Google Calendar as well. At this point, Notion Calendar is showing both the Google Calendar and the Notion database in one unified calendar view, which gives you a single place to see everything. The Google Calendar tab is also displaying the event you created from inside Notion Calendar, confirming that the Google Calendar connection is fully working and that events flow between the two systems as expected. You have now successfully synced Notion with Google Calendar and verified the connection from both sides.